Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with IRS. I worked for IRS for I don't know, a decade. I've been in private practice for 4 decades. That makes me old. So anyway, at the end of the day, welcome to my YouTube channel. These are short, they're sweet, they're to the point. I give you the information you need to make an educated and intelligent decision on whatever I am speaking about. I've worked over 10,000 cases. I've been on Fox and ABC News, and I am a national leading authority in tax resolution. I am available for representation, and I do give you free consultations should you need one. Today, oh, by the way, I taught the offer and compromise program at IRS. Used to accept offers and deny offers. I've looked at other people's work, and today I still do that. So I also am a national expert in offers and compromise. And I always throw people just a caution to the wind. The offer is tough to get through. About, I don't know, 20% of people get their offers through. Most of them are by professional people. They're long, they're complicated. They're not easy by any chance to get through. You do have to know what you're doing. So whoever you hire, make sure they're extremely competent, and don't give your money to anybody until they've reviewed your financial statement, because nobody can tell you whether you got a valid offer and compromise until they've looked at your 433A. So don't do that. That's a big mistake. I get a lot of calls from people who, man, I paid this person 5, 6, they said this, they said that, and the offer didn't go through. Today I want to talk to you about the pre-qualifier tool, and it's the good and the bad of the pre-qualifier tool. IRS has it out there because of practitioners who rip people off. It kind of gives you some sort of framework as to whether you can get your offer and compromise accepted or not. While it's good in that sense, there's a real negative side about it. It's that it doesn't allow for a trained practitioner, someone who's good at offers, to go ahead and look at the offer and says, we need to make some changes. So if you go to that pre-qualifier tool and you find that out and you say, well, it looks like I can do this, at the end of the day, someone who's skilled in that is going to get a much better deal and be able to maybe reformat the financial statement for a much lower settlement. It's not so much about getting your offer through, it's about settling for the lowest possible dollar on the offer. What people don't realize is when a practitioner gets someone calls, the very first thing they're doing is, I'm working on your financial statement. I need to present that financial statement to IRS differently than you probably have it, and it takes time. You just can't change a financial statement in a day or 2 days or 3 days or a month. It takes time to get that financial statement ready for the offer and compromise. So while the pre-qualifier tool is a good indicator whether you're eligible or not for the offer, it ain't going to get you the lowest dollar amount at all. You must understand the process. You must understand that IRS is going to look to the assets. You must understand that IRS is going to look to the IRS national standards. If you don't know the national standards, don't even bother submitting an offer and compromise and calling IRS, because IRS is going to take your financial statement and change it. So anyway, do fill out that pre-qualifier and call a couple people. Just don't call one. See what their prices are. But I'm going to tell you again, if you do not have someone review your 433A OIC offer and compromise, they cannot tell you whether it's going to get accepted or not. You need a skilled practitioner. And by the way, 2 other things: make sure all your tax returns are filed. That's really critical. And make sure if you have estimate payments due, they're up to date. As a former IRS agent who reviewed offers, make sure all your documentation is there. Make sure it makes sense. And I'll give you a bonus. Put a cover letter on your offer. Let people know, let the IRS agent know what's going on with your life, because they look at case after case and they all blur into one, but a cover letter puts a little color on the case. So don't over dramatize. your statement, your financial statement, your life, but give them a good indication of what's going on, especially if you had problems. I'm always available for a consultation or representation. Thank you for listening to my. If you would, there's a bell down there. I think if you ring it, you can subscribe to my channel. YouTube puts a value on that. I don't know why, but I would appreciate that. I return all my comments as much as I can. You can give me a like, that's fine. Thank you for listening today.